covering news that matters. Fox 23 News This Morning starts right now.
Good morning on this Sunday, June 14th. Thanks for joining us on Fox 23 News this morning. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Jackie DelPilar. Now, you are waking up to clear skies and comfortable temperatures, but it will warm up. Chief Meteorologist James Adela is in the Fox 23 Severe Weather Center tracking what you can expect as you head out the door.
Yeah, things are going to be warm today.
A dad is waking up behind bars after police say he told them he found his 2 kids dead in his truck yesterday afternoon. This is our first look at 31-year-old Dennis Dustin. He's facing 2 counts of second-degree murder. Fox 23's Amanda Gilbert joins us live at the Detective Division with what video from a neighbor reveals. Gosh, so sad there. In a developing story, Tulsa police are investigating a homicide in North Tulsa. They say the victim was found dead inside his hotel room at the Oyo Hotel near Archer and Sheridan Saturday morning. Police are still investigating how the victim died and who's responsible. We'll keep you updated as more information is released. Now, Tulsa police are still looking for a shooting suspect from Saturday morning. They say the suspect shot a man once in the chest around 3:30 near East 3rd and Zunis. Witnesses told police there had been an ongoing feud between the suspect and the victim. There was supposed to be some type of fist fight, but things escalated and both drew pistols. The suspect ran away by hopping fences after the shooting.
Suspect fled on foot.
One witness told police both men fired their guns, but only one person was hit in the chest. The victim is stable and in the hospital. And shortly after 6 Saturday night, Tulsa police responded to the Lucky Stop near 25th and Memorial. They say they found a man who'd been shot in the leg. A witness pointed out an SUV the suspect was in. Officers stopped that SUV near 27th and Memorial right outside our Fox 23 studio. They say 2 people were inside and 1 was arrested as the suspected shooter. The victim was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Tulsans gathered to try to instill peace in their community through prayer. The event, a worship walk petitioning peace through prayer, was held at John Hope Franklin Memorial Park on Saturday. People laid on their stomach for 8 minutes and 46 seconds in remembrance of George Floyd. The group then came together to discuss what they thought would help unify the country. We spoke with an event organizer who told us she's happy with how the protests have been going.
I'm really proud of our city.
Now, another Black Lives Matter event that was planned for Saturday has been postponed until next week. All eyes are in Tulsa after President Trump moved the date of his first campaign rally here by 1 day. The Tulsa rally was originally planned for Friday, June 19th, which is, of course, Juneteenth, the day recognized as the end of slavery in the U.S. The White House says it was aware of the significance of the day when it was scheduled, but have moved it to Saturday, June 20th, out of respect for the holiday. We've also learned people attending the rally must sign a waiver saying they won't sue the Trump campaign if they get the virus. Now, before the president moved his rally to Saturday, Black Oklahoma lawmakers responded to the planned event at the BOK Center. Before the change, campaign organizers said the rally is about unity and the date is merely a coincidence. But members of Oklahoma's Black Caucus made it clear they're not rolling out the welcome mat and they won't let the rally distract them from their cause.
This isn't about racial justice.
Lawmakers are encouraging people to use their energy to request an absentee ballot and take time to remember Black men and women killed during controversial police encounters. And in a developing story, disturbing video has been released of a Black man who died shortly after a violent arrest in Oklahoma. Body cam video shows some of what happened when 3 Oklahoma City police officers tried to handcuff Derek Scott. Now, this happened last year, but the footage was released this week after Black Lives Matter protesters demanded it. Oklahoma City, May 20th. 2 Confederate monuments installed at the Cherokee Nation Capitol Square in Tahlequah have been removed. A fountain memorializing Confederate soldiers and Confederate General Stan Wadey was dedicated in 1913 by the Daughters of the Confederacy. It was situated directly in the center of the Capitol Square. Now, another monument was dedicated to him by the same group 8 years later. Wadey was last to surrender during the Civil War. Both monuments were placed on the square when the property was a county courthouse and owned by the state. The Cherokee Nation did not place those monuments. Now to the latest on the coronavirus here in Oklahoma. For the past 2 days in a row, we've seen the largest increase in the number of cases in a 24-hour period since the start of the pandemic. The State Department of Health reports 225 new cases as of yesterday. Friday, 222 new cases were reported. Now, these record numbers for Oklahoma brings the statewide total since the first week of March to 8,073. No more deaths have been reported, so that total still stands at 359. Here in Tulsa, there are more than 1,500 positive cases and 62 deaths so far. Today's numbers have not yet been released. Now, the Tulsa Health Department has warned the latest outbreak is linked to indoor gatherings. The chief medical officer at Tulsa's Utica Park Clinic says being outside with a large group is also a risk.
But if you're outdoors...
Now, for the past 2 weeks, we've seen lots of crowds gathering for protests. Doctors advise wearing masks and trying to socially distance in order to stay safe. Count on Fox 23 to give you coronavirus coverage that goes beyond the numbers on air and on the free Fox 23 News app. Just tap on the coronavirus tab. Now, it is a warm day, but thankfully not too muggy. Chief Meteorologist James Adelot is in the Fox 23 Severe Weather Center tracking what's going to be a good day for a barbecue, sounds like.
It's going to be a great day if you're. I'll walk you through that timeline coming up.
It's now 7:11.
People sometimes don't have enough money to actually go grocery shopping.
Hundreds of local families are getting the help they need bringing food to the table. The group's working together to make it all happen and when they plan to do it next. And remembering the life of 2 toddlers, the funeral held Saturday after a multi-day search to find their bodies.
If everybody could take a little bit of the heart and the spirit and the love that he had, this world would be a better place.
A Sapulpa school in mourning after the death of a beloved coach. We're learning more about his impact on the Sapulpa basketball program.